Arnold Zinchenko, big up to you, even though I'm English. These men have suffered a lot. Zain, you're English? I didn't know you're English, Zain. Where are you from? Damn, I didn't know that, dude. Didn't know that. It's the same shit again and again, dude. Just so fed up, man. I mean, he's such a clown, yeah. Such a clown. Jude Bellingham also wearing number 10 for England today. Just a joke, man. Same shit every time, dude. It's the same shit every time. Every single time it's the same shit with this guy. The Euros, we beat them 4-1, 3-1, bro. In the round of 16. What happens here? Imagine Pep Guardiola managing this England national team when after all our best players retire. Gareth Southgate is the FA's best friend. Good luck waiting to see when that happens. Be waiting a lifetime, dude. So disgusting, man. Seriously. Time and time again, dude. Time and time again. Harry Maguire, best CB in the world, bro. He does. This is where no, I have to disagree with you. Bang bang. Was England's previous number 10? Who cares, dude? They all suck. They all suck under this manager. Who cares? Like genuinely, just so fed up of how this club's run, dude. Did I say club? I meant this football team. Real fed up, yeah. Oh, what was I saying? One day world will end, but we will not stop playing Maguire. Don't have anything to contribute to that sentence, unfortunately. Bellingham, Shelwell, Kane. Who scored the goal? Zinchenko. Gallagher would have been better than Henderson. Bro, they don't even play football, man. This is this even a question? James Ward-Prowse is not even selected, dude. He's gotten a return in every single game this league. The league starts since the league has started. Bro, it's like a joke, man. The FA, grow some balls, seriously. What was I saying? Bang bang. Yeah, why I agree with you. Why I disagree with the Harry Maguire thing is because at the end of the day, bang bang, he doesn't pick himself to. Even Ten Hag doesn't pick him anymore. Like, he doesn't pick himself to. At the end of the day, if you don't pick yourself, you can't even blame him. Cross comes in, cleared out by Ukraine. Cleared by Ukraine backwards. Funny enough. I won't be surprised if Mudryk breaks his goal drought today. Imagine not taking Sterling, playing Madison on the left wing, bro. This is the guy. This is the guy who was playing Foden on the right wing, uh, in the last Euros when Foden literally broke through playing on the left wing and replacing Sterling in Man City. He played him on the right wing because he wanted to play Foden and Rashford. Uh, and when Foden wasn't working and he finally played Saka, we started playing better because he is a right winger. So this is the you can expect him to always play players out of position, dude. Always. You can always expect him to do that. Pickford in goal as well, no Ramsdale. Don't really know what to say, man. Jude Bellingham injured ना हो जाए डर लग रहा है. Listen, you know, do what Varane does and retire from international football, dude. Because you can't trust Southgate with your players, dude. I'll tell you that much. Even if he has a squad of 22, he will act like he has a squad of 5 players, dude. Embarrassing. Thought Madison will play number 10 and top Saka and Kane will play. Yeah. Southgate ball, dude. He tries to put as many slow players as possible up front, dude. And extra defenders at the back. What are you doing, Chilwell? What are you doing, Chilwell? Madison. Madison's got a yellow card already. Sub Judah. Bruv, don't even send Judah. Gareth Southgate ball or Roberto Martinez ball? Oh, bro. As soon as I heard Martinez signed for Portugal, I laughed, dude. I laughed. I laughed. I was like, you just got an equally bad, if not worse, coach. And they were like, no, Martinez was good. He coached Belgium. I'm like, bro, what is this? Belgium with the best football team we'll ever see for the Belgium side couldn't even sniff an international trophy. Furthest they went is a semi-final, I believe. Mm. With such a strong Jack Belgium team, though all the years he had them, and now this young mix and a mix of young and old Portugal team. Come on, man. See, Southgate is a fool, right? But Southgate is a safe fool. Martinez is just unreliable, dude. With you know he with talent. Oh, Bellingham. Oh, Madison, man. Oh, for fuck's sake, yaar. He just fell him right through, man. Oh, bang bang. You can bet on it. If he doesn't have another DMS kind of player in his team, yes. You can bet he's playing the entire game. Unless they're up like 4-1. You can bet he's going to play the entire 90 minutes. Oh, and don't worry. He's going to play the entire 90 minutes in the midweek game too. Because that's just the kind of guy he is. Genius. Even Martinez played something other than back three yesterday. Exactly, dude. Yeah, well, like I said, he plays the same players again and again. That's one thing you can definitely expect him to do. Hudson, what the hell? Yep. Indeed, indeed. Roberto Martinez should manage Cristiano Ronaldo. Either Ronaldo should play 60 minutes or last 30 minutes. Can't play full 90 minutes. Bro, the only problem with that is bang bang is that Ronaldo's going to kick up a fuss if that happens. So I don't know if he can do that or not. Right, neither I might take a break for a month as my exams are approaching. I might be back just before the same. That's era after exams over. Till then, have a great day and keep growing. Thanks, Ayush. Have a good time, dude. If you can, drop in. If you can't, that's perfectly fine. I'll see you in a month, dude. Study, dude. We'll be always sticky around and watching games, but you need to get through these studies, man. Very important part. So yes, thank you for joining, dude. Take care, sleep well, and study hard, dude. Take care. कैल्विन फिलिप्स को खिलाना चाहिए था वो तो सिटी के लिए भी नहीं खेलता again you think that's what he would do but you would be very wrong you think he would play the fringe players but you would be wrong you think he would play more attacking football because we have more attackers you would be wrong Gareth Southgate is safe anti-football dude that's what he is that's the best way to explain it safe anti-football. It's called Priyanshu asked. Wait, someone asked me which stadium, right? I man Modric do something, but also what England do it. Someone asked me where are we playing this game, right? Uh, Priyansh asked me. Priyansh, it's called the Tarzinski Stadium. I think it's in Poland. Tarzinski Stadium. It's the home stadium of Slask Wroclaw, which is a Polish stadium. Aniket's here. Hey, Aniket. Kane. Long ball. Kyle Walker. What a ball by Harry Kane, man. What a ball by Harry Kane. What a ball. Is that Kyle Walker's first goal for England? All right. All right. Bro, what a ball by Harry Kane. What a takedown by Kyle Walker. Axel Legri, Eric Ten Hag can't be able to manage Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernando Santos World Cup also last match to manage Cristiano Ronaldo was Zidane. Oh, what a move by Walker. Kane playing, making even after leaving Spurs. Yeah, dude, that's his natural ability, man. Look at that. Great move by Great move by Kyle Walker. Oh shit, goal check. Oh no. Check over goal. Okay, finally. Yaremchuk with a yellow card. Oh, that was a bad one. Look at that ball, man. Sancho cases like Ronaldo cases United or what? Please explain. So, so Sancho's case is not exactly like it. So basically, Eric Ten Hag said for this game, the players have selected trained a little bit better than Sancho. Now, how I look at it as is there are two wingers play and two wingers on the bench. We played four wingers and Sancho was not there. So he said, I picked the best team that was available based on this week's performances. Jadon Sancho wasn't as good as the other players this week. So Jadon Sancho took offense to that, and then you must have read what he said. So the case is not the same for that reason. Was it offside? Onside? It is. It was onside to me. They just showed it again. So the difference is Bang Bang is that unfortunately Jadon Sancho has a history of not training as well because I'll give you a little backstory. Pep complained about his training abilities. Gareth Southgate has complained about his training abilities, and whoever was the coach at Dortmund at the time has also at least complained once about his training habits. So technically, every coach that has coached Jadon Sancho has complained about it. So I don't think it's related to Ronaldo. Also, I think Ronaldo and Ten Hag situation is I don't think Ten Hag wanted Ronaldo because it doesn't suit what style he wants to play. Much like David De Gea eventually got removed, and other people will get removed as time goes, like Fred and stuff. And what happened was, I don't think Ronaldo liked the limited amount of time, limited minutes initially he was getting, and I think he was getting really, really frustrated, like the Tottenham game where he just walked out of the ground because he was going to come on for I think last 15 minutes or 20 minutes and he wasn't happy. So I think that's kind of started the issue where he was getting less and less game time, and that is why I believe I told you, oh, Modric's putting on the Jets. Uh, so that's what I was telling you about managing Cristiano Ronaldo's minutes. If Cristiano Ronaldo wants to play the whole game because he thinks he's physically capable of doing it, he will want to play the whole game. That's why I think it was you who said, right, he should play either 60 minutes or the last 30 minutes. The problem is Ronaldo himself wants to play the full game. So by doing that, when he feels like he's fit to play a game, header goes out. By not playing him, the minutes he wants to play, he starts becoming very unhappy. So that is that issue with Ten Hag and him. Of course, also the reason in the end Ronaldo left because he technically breached his contract by doing that interview. And then they say ended in mutual consent, but actually the reason is they didn't want to say he broke the contract by talking like that. But yeah, it's not the same thing anyway, man. Eric Ten Hag is favoring Anthony's goal assist contribution similar to Sancho. While Anthony played 277 minutes, his goal assist is zero. Sancho played 77 minutes, his goal is also zero. So that's a great point. Hold on a minute, I'll just mute this. 1-1 halftime. Um, that's a great point. So bang bang, there's ways you can look at it, right? Um, to me, I am not happy with how regularly he plays Anthony because we have Facundo Pellistri. We could play Sancho. We could play whoever, right? Give other people a chance to see if they can get some form in, especially when you're not playing well. Now the problem with that is the right back, and the reason the right back is the problem is because sometimes, depending on the right back we have, we need our right winger to drop back. Now you must be wondering why does how does that make a difference in who you pick? The thing is, Anthony's defensive work rate is probably the best of all our wingers, left or right. His work rate is probably the best. Um, so I think he gets picked firstly because it's on work rate. Second is because he has played with Ten Hag before. And thirdly, he does have a danger. He has like a real dangerous left foot. Like specifically, if I ask you what is Jadon Sancho's specialty, you will go. He doesn't really have a specialty kind of shot. He kind of does everything kind of equal. But Anthony has that left foot, Robin, curler, where the goalkeeper sometimes can't even move. It goes into the net that quickly. So he has that possible attacking threat behind him. Plus, he's faster than Jadon Sancho, unfortunately. Overall, not just one time sprint speed. I think overall he is faster than Jadon Sancho, and his defensive work rate's better. So I think these are the three reasons. Plus, and he also is his player from Ajax. I think these are like the three reasons he picks. But he picks Anthony over Palestri. He picks Anthony over Elanga. Elanga was there last year. He picked Anthony every game, even though Anthony had rough stages. Um, so I think that's why I think he favors him. Sorry. If Eric Ten Hag is benching Sancho, why not Anthony? Then he's contributing nothing. Yeah, but that's what I just explained it. Now, bang bang. He's contributing outside of goals through work rate and defense. Sancho doesn't do that, unfortunately. Like, see, whatever you think about Ten Hag, like people are really upset about him because of the Ronaldo thing and all. And if people feel that way, people feel that way. I think you have to let the manager manage. I was not happy that he didn't let De Gea resign. Even I was very sad. I was very angry. But when someone tells you you have to let the manager manage, you have to let the manager manage. Yeah. Otherwise, it's like you're not fully supporting the manager. So I think I think unfortunately Sancho. Like Sancho's form has been really bad. Outside of the preseason games, his overall form's probably been worse than Anthony's. Because when you don't score but give a work rate, at least you can say you have contributed to the team. When you don't like have a defensive work rate and you don't provide any opportunities as a winger, it becomes damn difficult. Yeah, I don't necessarily. I think this could have been handled better, but at the same time, it's like the way it's been handled now. You can't do anything about it, really. Just watching the Ukraine goal again. I noticed from the beginning Eric Ten Hag favors Anthony more, even he is not playing well. Yeah, that's why I explained it now. Bang bang. It's because it's his signing, and he has like a defensive work rate. I think contribution wise, Sancho does not give any defensive help to. I don't think so, at least personally. It's my opinion. Jensen Amory, Ekabit peace. Congratulations, Jensen. I thought I'd see you for the stream, dude. How have you been? Where have you been, I should say? I understand the Anthony work rate went track back, but attackers are for goal assist contribution, not for defense. I completely agree, bang bang. But if you let's not do this season, right? Let's do last season. If we take all the games Sancho, let's say we take the last 10 games Sancho played and the last 10 games Anthony played, they probably have similar stats. The one stat where they probably don't have anything in common is their defensive work rate. So I guess what I'm trying to tell you is if both of them are not, let's say tomorrow, okay, let me put it this way, right? Bang, bang. Let's say Sancho plays on the left for Brighton, Anthony plays on the right for Brighton, right? They both, let's say we win 1-0. Just an example. Let's say the wingers both don't have an assist or a goal. It's the other stats you will see that Anthony is unfortunately much better than Sancho. And if you're not going to score or you're not going to contribute, at least there is that cushion of providing safety in defense and making maybe letting other players be more creative, get the assist, get the goal. But with Sancho, unfortunately, is not the case. Plus, he's also slow, dude. Depending on the teams you play and the wingers and fullbacks you're against, that rapid speed is quite helpful. It's quite helpful. So, excuse me. So yeah, it's one of those things, dude. Like it's not necessarily right. It's not necessarily wrong. But at the same time, like you know, I can see why he picks Anthony over Sancho. What I don't agree with is not giving Sancho any chances. That part I don't agree with because last year when he gave Sancho chances and he wasn't good enough, everyone wouldn't have. Let me put it this way. Let me really simplify it, right? Let me put it this way. Bang bang. If this was last season, no one would have complained about what Eric Ten Hag said. No one, because last season Jadon Sancho completely fell off. Eric Ten Hag should protect his player even when they're not performing. Why is throwing Sancho under the bus and the media? No, the media just asked him a question, dude. They asked him why Sancho is. See, this is the thing, dude. They are. He didn't throw them under the bus. He actually answered the question. He just answered the question honestly. So the question was, why is Jadon Sancho fit? How come he didn't make the team? So he didn't travel with the squad. So Eric Ten Hag said, this week's training, I felt that these wingers performed better in training. Now, bang bang. Uh, if I don't see what they do is training, right? I can make the defense for them when they play or they don't play. But when he says, excuse me, when he says, I feel like these wingers have played better than Sancho today in training, and I can only take a fixed amount of players, I go, okay, cool, fair enough, because I have not seen what he's done this week. And Jadon Sancho, unfortunately, has a history of it that is made public. Not by Eric Ten Hag, but by everybody. And everyone has just realized that he's had all these issues that all these other coaches have complained about training. I didn't, I'll be honest with you, even I didn't know this was an issue until recently. It was brought to my notice by someone that this is an issue. So I was like, okay, fair enough. Then, all the coaches can't be wrong if all of them are complaining about it. So I thought to myself, you know what, whatever. It is what it is. There were times when Fergie would not pick Ronaldo, Berbatov, and Tevez and Rooney to all play front in the front three because there are four players in the three positions. So I can understand how that worked because I've seen it myself. I've seen it with my own eyes, my own team doing it long time ago when we were extremely good team. So I get it. I think it should have been handled better. And I will answer one more question you said. I actually went back into the stream 22 minutes. I thought Sancho was going to play false nine. So initially, Jensen, Eric Ten Hag had this in his vision. I'm not really sure what happened about that. I can't really comment on that. Martial was fit. So I guess he was playing Martial. I can't really comment on that part, dude. Apparently, they wanted to try him at false nine preseason. That's why he played at preseason. I don't know. Maybe they didn't like it. Maybe they weren't comfortable playing him at false nine. I don't know about that. But they did try him out at preseason. Granted, it's preseason, but they did try it out for a few games. I have not seen the match, just saw the scoreboard. Both the goals scored by fullbacks. Very interesting. Oh, Harshal, you have to see that Kyle Walker goal, dude. Harry Kane from ahead of the halfway line assists him. Beautiful goal. Zinchenko scored first. The way Sancho responded was, "I'll get to that, dude. I'll get that. I'll get to that." That's great points you made, Harshal. I will get to that. So Eric Ten Hag should protect his players even when they're not performing well. Why is he throwing Sancho under the bus in media? Okay, so I'll give you a little bit of a history lesson. Bang bang history lesson in the sense of what happened in the prior season when Eric Ten Hag was giving Ronaldo limited time on the pitch. He never ever complained about Ronaldo. He never said anything directly about Ronaldo. He just said, "Yeah, I'm just trying to rotate the team." And to be fair, he did it because Casemiro had to get into the team after we lost the Manchester derby, dude. Because Scott McTominay was in great form. He was actually. I know this might sound too funny to you, but if you watch the games last season, he was playing really good. And up until the Manchester derby, he got replaced. He got rotated out. Um, where was I going with that? I forgot where I was going with that. Okay, so not performing well, throw them under the bus, right? So Bang Bang, Manchester United is about a 140-year-old club. Eric Ten Hag has done something that I have never seen anybody do in professional football. When Jadon Sancho had whatever issues he had pre-World Cup, Eric Sancho said, "I am not going to discuss it in public." We later found out what the issues were with Jadon Sancho. He gave Jadon Sancho 3 months off to take care of his issue. Now, understand something. I don't want to sound insensitive, but if it's a mental health issue, all those players have been suffering mental health issues for the last 5 years because all of them have been under intense scrutiny. Remember one thing, right? Say what you want, and I have said what I want. I'll not run from this. Imagine Harry Maguire's mental health, dude. Just imagine. You don't have to like him. You can think he's crap. Fair enough. I'm not here to convince anyone anything. But if you're going to talk about mental health issues, how badly have we been underperforming in the last 5 years? You think all those players don't get abuse? You think all those people don't have mental issues? But he went out of his way to protect Jadon Sancho. He never leaked it. Someone else leaked that he had mental issues. Eric Ten Hag never ever revealed what happened. He went out of his way to send him to the Netherlands to train and get help, stay completely out of the limelight. He has gone so far out of anything. No, I've never seen a coach ever do this to. He gave him 3 months off when all our players came back late from the World Cup. When we had knockout games in the EFL Cup, which we eventually won, we played all these games without Sancho, where we could have won or lost points. Important games for our season. He still put his health over him first too. But one thing I've noticed, if you don't train well, no, Ten Hag doesn't reward you. Marcus Rashford came 5 minutes late to a training session. No, he got benched. He was on a streak of scoring like 5 goals in like 6 games or something. He got benched, dude. He got benched by Ten Hag because he showed up 5 minutes late. And Marcus Rashford did the post-match discussion. He came on as a sub, and he said, "I got docked my starting position because I showed up late for a training session. I slept in, or some silly childish excuse he gave." So Eric Ten Hag is quite consistent in punishing people who don't take training seriously, dude. So I understand what you're saying in the sense of he should give everyone a chance if some people are playing poorly. But then again, every manager does that, dude. Every manager keeps playing a player that plays poorly and doesn't give another person a chance because sometimes they think that player is not good enough, that player is not ready, that player does not have the requirements to play this game. It depends. But yeah, I agree. I thought I have been saying from last year Palestri should have not got should have gotten more chances. I've been saying since last year the only knock I have on Ten Hag from last season was he never gave Palestri enough chances. He never gave anybody else chances when we were playing bad. Even when Sancho was playing bad, he never gave Garnacho starting time. When Rashford was playing back, he never gave Garnacho starting time. When Wout Weghorst was playing bad, he never gave whatever Joe Ugill or one of the youth players starting time. So he has done that with everybody. I don't agree with it, but he has done it with everybody. So it is what it is. Yeah, like he's not a perfect manager, dude. But like when it comes to Jadon Sancho, he has put his neck out on the line, dude, and he has gone out of his way to protect him, in my honest opinion. So I'm very disappointed with what Sancho did. Like Harshal said here, I'll get to it. Or England drawing to part-time soldiers because we play Gareth Southgate football. I thought yeah, I answered that. Man management very poor. Personally, I don't think ETH said. I don't think he said anything wrong either, Harshal. I'll be honest with you, man. If he did, I would say it. I'm been more critical of Ten Hag recently about some of the decision making he's made. I really don't think he said anything wrong either. And the way Sancho responded was wrong in my opinion. I agree, dude. 20 minutes after that interview, Harshal. 20 minutes after that interview, he had a a notes already set up, notes and a screenshot on his iPhone set up with his answer already. Dude, in 20 minutes he responded from a live interview. It's almost like he was waiting for Ten Hag to say something. It's weird, man. I don't know. I find that very weird. Imagine someone on national TV responding to you in 20 minutes. Responding to you with a well worded two paragraph statement pinned to your X or Twitter or whatever you'd like to call it. It's all very weird. He scored against us in preseason, yes. Well, my problem with the England goal is that Harry was very deep. It should be a midfielder picking that pass. My Jensen, 7 at the back, no pace in attack. It's the same Southgate ball we have seen always, Jensen. Harry Kane did it for Tottenham for 5 years. He's doing it for Southgate now. He's gone to a more attacking team, but the country is not a more attacking team, so it's the same thing. Ten Hag should improve his man management skills. He's poor man management compared to Arteta and Pochettino. Bro, I mean, look at what Pochettino is doing, dude. He can't get anything out of that Chelsea team either, dude. Like it's man management's a very tricky thing to say, dude, because the way he has gone to protect Sancho, no one has done in football, dude. Imagine giving your player 3 months off, dude, while you're physically fit to play football. Imagine. Like where you think footballers at this level don't undergo mental health issues, dude? You don't think they all feel the pressure? Like I thought he did something unprecedented, dude. Like I thought Sancho. I'll be honest with you. Initially, I thought Sancho was injured, dude, when he was gone for this long. Then when it came out, I don't know how it came out. It didn't come out from Ten Hag though that he has these issues. I was like, damn, bro. We could not to sound insensitive, but we could use you. You know, we lost Ronaldo. We bought Vegas in. Like we could have used you, man. But and Eric Ten Hag said, "You just take care of this, dude. We'll be okay." Like, you know, due to that, Anthony Casey is also not playing for Brazil national team. I expect now Pelestri to start for United. But I wanted Pelestri to start months ago back. But the thing is, Manchester United have not made an official statement, so I don't know what's going to happen there. So I don't want to comment on it. But yeah, it's like Pep did the same thing with Kyle Walker. Said he's not fitting the system properly, but the way Kyle Walker handled it is showing on the media pitch, not on social media. I'm so glad you said that, Harsh. I'll give you a really another side example. I'll give you a side example, right, of this. Donny van de Beek, who went to a Champions League semi-final with Eric Ten Hag, barely got game time last season, and you never heard anything from him. Not one time he complained. Eric Ten Hag wanted Aaron Wan-Bissaka gone. We were fielding him for buys in January. We were thinking of loan to buy to Crystal Palace. An offer came. Crystal Palace was interested in January. But Aaron Wan-Bissaka didn't tweet or anything, dude. He worked hard and he got his place back, kind of. So you know what I'm saying? And a player, you can take it in your stride, dude. Complaining about it like a child. No one's gonna if you do it here, you might get away with it. If you go to another club, you might not get away with it, dude. This is the kind of shit Balotelli used to do, and he kept moving clubs to the point where he became so toxic to deal with, that he had to go down to second division teams, dude. He had the world at his feet, dude, but his attitude was so shit, especially as he started becoming super popular. Mancini took him to 2 teams, dude. He had fallout with Mancini. Mancini is the one who believed in him more than anyone, dude. And he's still pissed off Mancini to the point where Mancini said, go. Like, Your attitude counts, man. Your attitude counts. It's how you it's how you deal with adversity as well, dude. It's easy to blame the coach, but like these players, particularly in my club, we always keep blaming the coaches, dude. The players take no responsibility because the Glazers can't afford to buy new players. So the players just there's so much player power, and last season at least there was such a reduction in player power, dude. There was such a, unfortunately we lost Ronaldo, but it just showed that the player power is decreasing, dude. Like, because the player power was getting crazy, dude. It was getting like Chelsea levels. It was getting really, really out of hand. And yeah, man. I mean, that's how you deal with it, dude. Like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Donny van de Beek. I mean, hell, Harry Maguire got the captaincy stripped off him. You've not heard him say anything, dude. I hate giving that example, but it's the truth. People were like, oh, he should be insulted, he should leave the club. Nah, dude, he's just sitting there. He still thinks he can play for Manchester United. Now you can find that funny. Hell, even I can find that funny. But at the end of the day, no, he still believes in himself and he was putting his head to the ground and trying to get that spot back. Now I can respect that. I don't want him to play for my team anymore. That is my truth. Speaking of which, he just headed the ball over the goal from a free kick, something he's been doing a lot of. Uh, but I can respect that he's not giving up on himself. I can respect that he accepts the decisions and he's still trying to get back into the team. But what Jadon Sancho does 20 minutes after an interview, bro, I'm telling you right now, you can mark my words. If he pulled that shit off with Alex Ferguson, he would have been dropped. He wouldn't have lasted till January. I'm telling you, genuinely, he would have never pulled that shit off with Sir Alex Ferguson. No chance. A lot of these players think that they are the shit, dude. That's why I'm always club first, not players. A lot of these players think like they can do whatever the fuck they want, dude. A lot of them. Harry Maguire got fouled. Wow, not looking good for him. Almost scoring a goal to getting hurt. Anyway, so this is my kind of issue, dude. Cancelo kicked up a fuss. No, Pep told him to fuck off, dude. He sent him to Bayern, and now he sent him to Barcelona. People don't do this, dude. João Cancelo is way better player than Jadon Sancho, dude. João Cancelo said, "You can go take a walk, dude. I don't give a shit." You know? Does that mean Pep is poor management? No, bro. He's like, if you don't want to be here, go. But when no one puts an offer for you, realize that you're not as good as you think you are. Because no one's going to put an offer for you. When Jadon Sancho wanted to go, only Saudi Arabia was interested. Think about that. I'm just saying, man. I'm not making any excuses for anyone, dude. Could have been handled better, but Jadon Sancho is not him. Your words, Death Slayer, not mine. If Pep Guardiola was manager of United instead of Eric Ten Hag, 100% sure Ronaldo will not give interview. Maybe. But if he limited his time, dude, maybe he would have. That's what I'm saying. Forget everything. Sancho still has it. That's such a great point, Death Slayer. He still has that tweet pin, dude. How disrespectful that is. You have made your point and now you're just showing off. This is what players think they can do now. Which is not right, dude. Which is not right. Whatever the club is, dude. Whatever the club. Dude, I'm not for any of this Mbappe shit either, dude. Just so you're clear. I didn't like what he did with Benzema. Yeah, man, I'm gonna come there and all that. Then fucking 2024, with the shirt and shit. Like, I'm like, bro, just leave him, man. Get a better player, dude. Just get another player, man. Get over him. But Perez is twerking, dude. And now look at him. Everyone goes, no one can say no to Perez. No one. He said no twice, dude. He said no twice in 2 years. And no, I'm not taking a shot at Florentino Perez, dude. It's a myth that no one has said no to Perez, dude. It's a myth. I'm sure there are many people who have not wanted to play for Real Madrid for whatever reason. But Mbappe is the latest one. And people were like, he'll never say no to Perez. Bro, he said no to Perez twice. I'm not trying to take a shot at Real Madrid, dude. That's a club I actually respect. But I'm just trying to say the player power has gotten to this level, dude. because we know give the players this power. The players know how we react to them, and then they go, oh man, all these people are going to be on my side. Let me put a tweet, dude. Look at this 6 million views, 7 million views. Look at that. 7 million people saw my complaint against Ten Hag. Now they'll all be on my side, bro. His tweet backfired. The English media, and he's English, the English media have turned on him, dude. Imagine, the English media didn't even want Ten Hag. They wanted Pochettino to be Manchester United coach. And the English media are saying what he did was wrong, dude. What else is there to say? Like, you know how much we give so much crap to the English media. Even the English media are not backing him, dude. As the great man once said, if I speak, I'll be in trouble, dude. You know, one of those ones. Maguire missed another one, didn't he? In Piers Morgan show, Ronaldo said he's very close to joining Man City, and he also Pep Guardiola wants to join Man City. He tried really hard. Yeah, man. I mean, listen. Apparently, Sir Alex Ferguson played a role in that, dude. I don't know what else to tell you. Even upon retirement, 8 years later, he has some power. But yeah, I know that part. I know, dude. I know that part. Dude, Man City have been trying to woo Balde and Yamal into joining them for a long time. Thankfully, we renewed Yamal today, and we'll renew Balde soon. Even Harry Maguire, after getting trolled so much, never lost code of conduct. Jump was, listen, man, say what you want about him, but that's the truth, Harshal. And believe me, dude, I'm not a very big Maguire fan. It's the truth, though. It's undeniable truth, dude. He should have kicked his bucket. You know, oh, he stripped me of the captaincy. He's not even playing me. He's playing Luke Shaw in front of me. Nothing, dude. He said nothing. Not a complaint, not a leaked message, nothing, dude. You know? I've never seen an under 20 player playing so good other than Mbappe. Sancho was better than Haaland at Dortmund. He fell off hard. Bro, maybe the league was just was not for him, dude. Sometimes there are those players that play really well in a particular league and not well in another league. It's just sometimes it's the style that matters, dude. That's it, really. So Jadon Sancho United will be hit, but till now is completely flop. Yeah, I think most of us thought that, dude. The one thing I've realized watching Jadon Sancho was I thought he was a lot faster. All United fans thought he was a lot faster. Bro, I'm telling you right now, maybe it's me, really fed up of how Manchester United is run. But to me, Jadon Sancho doesn't look like he's fast at all. Or it's not a sustainable pace, at least. Because to me, sometimes he looks like he's moving in slow mo, dude. Like, I'm not even making any joke here. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a running expert. But it don't look like he's running fast, dude. Really doesn't. So, Alex would have sent him to Getafe. Bro, he would probably send him to a worse league just because he talked too much shit, dude. I know what you're trying to say there, bro. I think he would have gotten worse. He would have been sent to Portugal or something, dude. I'm not even making a joke. Oh, cut back. Damn it. I know he got away with it, dude. Like Death Slayer said, his tweet is still pinned, dude. Like, what are you trying to do? You're not going to win this race, dude. Like, the English media is not even on your side. You're not going to win this race. You're just embarrassing yourself. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. It's stupid. At the end, it's United and its fan who gave these players the courage to stand up against the man. That's what I'm saying now. That's why I will never be a player FC guy. I don't like it. I don't like it, dude. It gives the players too much power, dude. It just does. Any player, dude. Why scapegoat one player or another player? Hit the post. It gives players too much power, dude. And power should never be, one player's power should never be bigger than the club, dude. It doesn't matter what player you are. Because at the end of the day, once you retire and you're gone, no, that team still has to move on. That team has to still be able to find success. That team still has to compete. So I don't understand, dude. These people who just they're willing to back a player over a manager in a club, dude, just like that. Like, I don't get it, dude. But see, man, it's people should watch football how they want to, but I can't do that personally. Like, like I was not happy De Gea got sent, dude. Everyone on this channel knows I was not happy. Everyone on this channel knows I was fuming, dude, that David De Gea got disrespected like that. But then someone came and told me, Nathan, Eric Ten Hag is your manager, and you have to let the manager manage. So I sat there and I thought about it. No, I genuinely sat there and I was thinking about it. You have to let the manager manage. And I was thinking to myself, but what happens to my favorite players? And then you know what happened to me? You know what happened to me? When I sat there, right, and I said, what about my favorite players? No, then I understood why people like players. Because my first reaction was not, oh, my club will do better if I let the manager manage. My first thought was, what's going to happen to my favorite players? Are we going to sell them? I don't want them gone. Even it happened to me, dude. Even though I'm saying right now, right, I'm not player FC, it happened to me. When that person told me, let that manager manage, I was like, fuck yeah. Like, I was like, pardon my language if anyone's here under 18, but I really was like that. I was like, shit. I was because in my head now I was going, oh my god, some of my players aren't going to make this squad, dude. You know, you have to let the manager manage, dude. What I don't know what else to say. It's like when Ancelotti keeps playing Valverde at right wing, even though he's way better as a midfielder. You got to let the manager manage, dude. They won a Champions League with Valverde in the right wing. They won a league title with Valverde in the right wing. Yes, last season it didn't work out because eventually it will not work out. You got to play players in their position, but you have to let the manager manage, dude. But I don't know what else to say. Sometimes it's not good for you. Sometimes it's annoying, but gotta let him manage. I'm faster than Jadon Sancho, guys. Believe me. I don't need to not believe you, dude. I believe you because to me, I was surprised how slow he is, dude. Gerrard said no to Perez. Listen, man. Maldini said no to Ferguson, dude. People who think this thing doesn't exist, they're just fooling themselves. Maldini said no. Maldini said I'm going to retire at Milan like my father did, and hopefully like my son will. Fortunately, that Daniel Maldini doesn't have that kind of luck. Saka, but yeah. Jadon Sancho will leave Manchester United upcoming summer transfer window. I don't think Eric trusts Jadon Sancho after that. Jadon Sancho. So apparently, bang bang. As of today morning, at least, what I read was this is very PRE. So try to understand. I try to. I don't even really understand what it means really, but I'm trying to understand it. Eric Ten Hag and Jadon Sancho will have, and I quote, clear the air talks. I don't know what needs to be cleared because one said it on an interview and one has a tweet posted and pinned at the moment we speak right now, still up. I don't know what they're going to clear, but they're going to clear the air, and it's going to be done now because all the people that aren't going for internationals, they are having a little bit of a break, and I think on Monday they will start training again. All the non-internationals or whatever. Shot goes wide by Harry Kane there. So, depending on that, either Ten Hag will go, listen, I'll get you a move in January, maybe a loan to buy option. I don't know. We'll see if you want to move. If you can find someone that wants you, vis-a-vis your agent, we will loan you and with an obligation to buy in January. I don't think he makes it to the summer window bang bang if they verbally agree now in the talks, or he's going to, I guess, apologize or whatever. They're going to clarify both their statements, and maybe he will still be part of the team next year. That's the only two options there. I think it's very possible he might leave in January itself. I don't think necessarily we'll wait for summer. That means our team gets even more weaker for the rest of the season, but it's better than dragging it out and becoming a very toxic 6 months towards the end of the season. So you might not make it to January is basically what I'm saying. Even Ronaldo or Messi are not bigger than the club except when the team is BSG. No comments. Let's just say I agree with the first part of the statement. Saka, what a player. Manchester United should seriously focus on making its academy better. As a Barca fan, I can show the academy players who are the ones who keep the club over anything else. Bro, do you see how Garnacho is playing? He's not even English, dude. Do you see how Pelestri is playing? He's not even English. Watch out for Dan Gore, dude. Dan Gore, reserve player of the year last year. Youth player of the year, Kobe Main, who's coming back in 3-4 weeks. He's bringing on Rashford now. Bellingham out. You fucking, he's such a, this guy, man, this guy. He took out Madison even. Oh, fuck's sake, this. Oh, Euro 2024, just come and go, please. Get rid of him, man. Just get rid of him, please. I'm begging you. FA, have some balls, man, please. Oh. God, they have Henderson in the middle of the pitch with Rice. Oh, give me strength, man. Give me strength. I mean, this guy is just crap. Just crap. Using more academy talents only way for United to get out of the cycle of signing 100 million players every year who later fall out of the club. Handball? No, I guess not, Jensen. I thought so too. I think Totti also said no to Manchester. I don't know about that one, dude. Ronaldinho said no to Manchester United because he wanted to go to this is not me making any insinuations, by the way. This is what I saw. He wanted to go to a place with better nightlife, so he chose Barcelona. I'm being serious here, okay? This is not me trying to take a shot at anyone. Apparently, from France, when he came to Barcelona, we were interested, but he wanted to go to a place with better weather and better nightlife. So, Ronaldinho, I guess, in a way, said no to us. Maybe not to play for us, but a no is a no. So, Ronaldinho said no to us as well. I'm not trying to put my club over anybody. You know, if people said no to my club, people said no, dude. Like, I'm okay with that. You know, it is what it is. Not everyone wants to play for your club. Not everyone will play for your club. So that's completely fine. Be loyal like Francesco Totti to Roma. Don't forget Daniele De Rossi. Don't forget De Rossi as well. And the look on Maldini when his son scored against Milan, it was devastating. Hey man, don't send your kids on loan if you know they're gonna play against you, dude. Or is he sold now? Wasn't he on loan? Don't even remember. It is what it is, though. There's always a possibility when that can happen. I show slow. Congrats on 1K hard work. Thank you very much. I show slow. I'm very much trying. I'm trying. It was Milano Spezia. That's it. Spezia. Daniel Maldini. Dude, he didn't even go to like a good team. He went to Spezia. That's a little disappointing if you're a Maldini. Yes, Jude Bellingham is out as a Real Madrid fan. I'm glad you're happy, dude, because I'm not. I'm really not now. Oh, Rice passed it out. Oh. Bro, they're looking so tired, man. They're looking so tired. This is the first game of international friendlies and they're already looking tired. Tired watching this shit, dude. So Ronaldinho in Barcelona. Legends versus Maccabi Haifa legends. Bro, dribble plus 3 plays like he's in his prime. Well, okay, I'm not going to be offensive. I'm just going to leave that like that and not say anything. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to answer that. for my own safety. I want to see Portugal versus England. No, no, bro. I'm not. These things don't interest me, dude. Because first of all, we're both struggling, dude. I don't know if you've noticed. We're both struggling like hell, yeah. So I don't even think that would be a good match to watch, quite honestly. It was a shocker for me when the news of Maldini getting sacked from Milan came. You don't put Saka and Maldini in the same line in Milan. Listen, dude. His tenure with Milan was always going to end. Unfortunately, it didn't end on his own terms. You know, shot comes in. We should not forget that Pep was the reason why Ronaldinho left Barca. Listen, man. You know, you have to let the manager manage, man. That's my new thing now. That's what I'm going to say every time when I don't agree with the decision made. I've learned a valuable lesson in saying manager manage. Okay, guys. I'm sorry to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to cut this stream short because there might be an emergency I have to go attend to. So I apologize. I believe there's 10 people watching. I am very, very sorry, but I'm going to have to go. Who's playing best? They're both playing terrible. They're both playing really, really terrible. But since the second half has started, England has been more attacking. Although Maldini still loves AC Milan when he sacked him. Of course, man. Apparently, the reason for Pep removing Ronaldinho was a bad influence on Messi. It's kind of the reason he moved to Barcelona, though, right? To be a bad influence. Just jokes, obviously. I meant partying and having fun. No, what Southgate ball with us, please? No, Detzley, I actually. It's more urgent than I thought. I tried putting it off, but I'm unfortunately needed elsewhere for the last 20 minutes actually. But I was trying to hope that the problem will be solved on its own, but it's not, unfortunately. Hope everything turns out okay. Yeah, I'll be okay, Jensen. Tomorrow I'm doing a UFC stream, guys. It's 7:30 in the morning. Feel free to join me if you guys have time. Sideman game was fun. This game was absolutely not. Not really looking forward to the midweek game of this, whoever we are playing in midweek, because don't really have anything to comment apart from that. Not looking forward to the game really. I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to love you and leave you, as a famous person once said. I shall see you tomorrow 7:30 Indian Standard Time in the morning. If anyone wants to watch UFC with me, do an India-Pakistan watch-along. I'll check out the timings, dude, and I'll let you know. Don't know if I can watch a whole 50 over game, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe you can watch the chase. I don't know. Let's see. We'll see you later then. Take care. Yes, Harshal, thank you for joining, guys. And sorry I had to cut it short, but I really have to attend this matter, unfortunately. So take care. If you're free and want to watch UFC with me tomorrow, feel free and join. Otherwise, in the meantime, I will see you midweek for whatever 90-minute curse that is going to be laid upon me watching England play. Can you tell? I'm looking forward to it. Take care, guys. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.